When I was a young kid, we lived in a street just by the corner of where APPA CDM run one of these institutions. So basically, you know, through my daily life, I went past these kids. So I always felt very heartbroken for the difficulties that a disabled citizen has to go through. It's an institution that was set up 60 years ago by a family that you know, suffered from all the difficulties and differences that the disabled citizen lives when he's trying to go through his daily life, and the difficulties that a family has to live with when your child is born with disabilities. So they have founded this institution. Basically, this name translates into the Association of Parents and Friends of the Mentally Disabled Citizen. And it is an institution with great work, and an institution that unfortunately lives of very limited government support, and lives mostly of private funding. And fortunately for me, I have been invited to become their patron, and I'm willing to you know, to raise the awareness for them, and thankfully for Laureus, they are willing to support in this awareness. There is sport, of course. Water is something that the kids love, and they are able to you know, to try to make more movement. So water sports is very important. Not all of them can do other types of sports, but you know, they've tried to in every way they can get associations with sports clubs, tennis for example, that in order for them to increase their range of movements and to increase their neuromuscular skills, that is very important for their development. So practicing sport is one of the key fundamentals that the associations try to run with the local clubs to help the kids develop in the best way they can. I think Cristiano this year, 2014 and 2015, and looking into 2015, but and also going back to 2013, he has been amazing. The drive and the ambition of Cristiano oversees limits, you know, and I've been mostly, or most least recently, in favor previously of Messi winning Ballon d'Or, but I just think that to see such a driven individual right now towards achieving something, being constantly regular in his performances, being constantly dedicated to his profession. I think you don't see this regularity in an individual for such a continuous time, and within a generation where there is another individual that is constantly up there in your toes. So Cristiano is a little bit chased in some way, you know, through not through media, but I think through his public exposure. It hasn't been probably what to the liking of everybody. I don't understand why, but I think this kind of phenomenon happens to him. Cristiano doesn't get that margin of respect that sometimes Messi does. I think sometimes a driven and ambitious individual shouldn't be confused as an arrogant individual, and sometimes Cristiano gets that tag on him.